Hi everybody, this is Ava, and I'm going to be hosting a series for you guys in these upcoming 6 weeks through some videos all about connecting and connecting through something. So this week we're going to start with connection through service, whether that be connection through with your friends, to God, or to people that you're serving. And we typically think of connection while serving as just the connection to the people that we're serving, to the environment, to the activity that we're doing. And that's really normal and that's really natural, I think, because service is an action. And there's a part of that that's really good and that's really productive. But there's also something more there that we can connect to. And that can be found through connecting directly to the people that we're serving. It can also be found by connecting to the people that we're serving with, the people around us. So that would be your team, your partner, whoever you're serving with. And even if you're serving by yourself, you can always connect with, use that time to connect with God. And you can do that wherever you're serving, however you're serving. That's just another aspect of it that you can always tune into. And another opportunity that service gives us is the opportunity to connect to our own spiritual gifts. And that's a really important chance that we get to feel out how God is calling us to something. And maybe there are things that we're more called to than others. I know I personally am really called to direct interaction with people, whether that be through being a camp counselor, being a JC. I've had some really good experiences with that. And that is one way that I've really found I've been able to really kind of develop spiritually and also form really good relationships with people around me. So one story that I will tell is I have a really good friendship with Ramey Higgins. We are just really close and we've always been really good at working together as counselors. And when it was my first time JCing, I was, fresh off the bat, I had first and second grade girls, and that is not always the easiest age group. Personally, I actually really like being with younger kids because it's for some reason they listen to me more, and sometimes they're just easier to kind of give instructions to. They kind of just take it more readily because that's kind of what they're used to, rather than middle school girls sometimes are a little bit more challenging, but still amazing. And I still love being with them as well. I got the opportunity to teach them all how to swim, and that was no easy task. It was me and Ramey and about more than six, maybe 8. First grade, they're mostly first grade girls, and none of them knew how to swim. And we had an hour of swim time, and it was our time to teach them how to swim. And it was actually, by the time that we had finished, they were all able to swim and pass a swim test so that they could go down the slide. And probably that is one of the things that I am the most proud of. I really taught them how to swim, and I really got to connect with them while I was doing that. And I really got to connect with Ramey, and I felt like I was achieving some sort of purpose because this is a skill that they could take with them throughout the entire summer, throughout their entire life. So I really find that I am working best whenever I'm working with other people and finding community with them. But something that I tend to struggle with a little bit is something that is very similar to this. I am not the best at giving sermons or speaking in front of people. I love talking in front of people, but I'm not the best at just going on and kind of telling a story by myself. That is something that is kind of hard and has always been a little bit challenging for me. So this is a good way to work on that, a good opportunity to strengthen that. Through opportunities with service, we really get to see which gifts we have and which ones maybe we don't have, and both are okay. I mean, we all have to learn to accept the gifts that God has given to us, and maybe the fact that we may not be so talented in one area, but that's okay. There are always going to be ways that you can use your gifts to serve others, and ways that you can connect to your true purpose in that situation, which is really just to help others and to, spread God's love and just make people feel loved and seen, and really that's the whole point of service. So just to summarize everything I've talked about, service it's a way for us to connect with the people that we're serving, the people we're serving with, and with God. And it shouldn't have to be something that you have to check off your to-do list. It's not just a task that you find like a chore. It's something that is really, honestly, very holy. And it can be turned into a way of life and a way of being, and a way of constantly seeking out opportunities to show people that you love them and connect with them through that way. And whenever we are looking for opportunities, it's always good to consider your spiritual gifts and how you can best serve the people around you. And that's something that you can do every single day.